All right, hey, welcome back. It's Thirsty Thursday, and I'm also hungry. And if I don't feed the beast, then I get hangry. And I just had a delicious slice of homemade pineapple, low-fat, light, oven-free pineapple cheesecake with almonds and coconut. It was delicious from Mesa, Jess's mom. Frankie joins me. He's at home. He's got no pineapple cake, but he's got the news of the day. Hey, bud.
That's right. How are you, John? But the cake does look good from what we can tell. And from what I can tell, Jessica's mother, Mesa, is not only a fine baker, but a fine person as well. And we wish Jessica the best of luck with her head injury that she suffered while at work today. So we're keeping an eye, John, on the what's going to happen if and when things ever reopen. Well, the president said today that he's hoping next month's G7 summit can indeed happen and hopefully happen in the United States of America, despite concerns about the ongoing coronavirus. The president told reporters that he envisions the summit at the White House and possibly Camp David. The U.S. is set to host the global summit this year. And there's a lot of, as you can imagine, international logistical issues involved in something like that.
In other news, President Trump sent all those world leaders a month's supply of hydroxychloroquine to start taking. Frank, you'll see this in a few minutes on delay, but look at that luscious cake. Hold on.
Should I wait to see it, or should I pretend like I'm seeing it now?
I think you should wait to see it because it's not describable. Look how delicious that is. Low-fat cream cheesecake with almonds and fresh pineapples, gelatin on that. Delicious. It's really delicious. But
sounds good.
Yeah, I may eat the rest of it, but Nico's already eyeballing it.
People like Marianne Cimino believe if you keep eating that cake, you will have to do way more push-ups.
Well, yeah, I did do, well documented, I did do 26 push-ups in push-up challenge. One shot.
Wow, very nice.
Not bad, right?
26? That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, the last two were questionable, but I actually had a goal because Derek did 13 and challenged me, so I doubled him.
All right, well, I think that's very admirable.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, you know.
Yeah.
Dr. Robert Epstein is going to join us in just a few. He's a senior research psychologist at the American Institute for Behavioral Research. And, you know, earlier in the show, you were talking about the positives, like the elimination of the middle row planes and, you know, other things that we like. One thing you got to add to that is, I don't know if you heard the interview with Bill Evers, but my kids across the board unanimously want to go back to school. They'd rather go back to school. So one thing that parents have probably been trying to happen for, you know, hundreds of years is kids wanting to go to school. Now they do.
That's very interesting. Now, also, John, we're monitoring the situation in North Korea, and now Dennis Rodman, who, as you know, is a good friend of the current leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, he's revealed that the world will know, quote, something is wrong with his pal Kim Jong-un if his sister starts getting more FaceTime. Now, according to Dennis Rodman, he said that he'd been in touch with North Korea following speculation that the dictator, whom he befriended, I guess, about 7 years ago, was either gravely ill or had died. And he said, quote, I do have communications with North Korea, but I can say this, though. If you see his sister on TV running the country, now you know something is wrong. That's all I'm going to give you. He said that in an exclusive interview with Piers Morgan this morning.
Well, Nico, make a note to yourself to get Dennis Rodman on. We want to get the up-to-date story of what's happening. Let's get Dennis Rodman on Liquid Lunch. And that would be a good episode, Frank, if we got Dennis Rodman and Mr. T on the same day. That would be, with Roger Stone, would be a star-studded show.
I think each of those gentlemen would be entitled to their own episode. They're both so fascinating in their own right.
I know. I'm just saying. Just think about the wide variety of entertainment and showmanship we would have with Mr. T, Dennis Rodman, and Roger Stone. That would be a ratings bonanza.
That would be That would be something, that's for sure. I can't imagine three people more upset that salons and barbershops are closed than those three.
I'm upset. I don't know if you saw yesterday, Jess and Nico took it upon themselves to make a little video of me buying them ice cream cones the other day.
I saw the still image of that. Yeah, and if people are wondering what we're talking about, you could see the images of that as well. If you go to our Facebook page, just search Liquid Lunch TV on Facebook. It looked like it was quite a fun time.
It was a fun time, but it was windy out, and I was having kind of a bad hair day.
Yes,
so like
yes,
the
yes,
hair
yes,
was
yes.
like blowing all over the place, and then Nico and Jess put it in slow motion. Oh, you have it? Oh, and they put some music to it also, which
Well, that must be something. I am still looking forward to that bourbon that you were going to bring over from Monday's post-production meeting. But hopefully, maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll start the weekend off right with it.
Tomorrow might be our day. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Dr. Robert Epstein is going to join us. He's a senior research psychologist at the American Institute for Behavioral Research. And I could go there and they could spend a lifetime trying to figure out what behavioral research I need. But we're going to take a quick
That's for
break,
sure.
and we're going to talk to the good doctor right after this.
Most financially successful people own assets that make them money while they sleep. They usually own real estate, vehicles, intellectual property, equipment, and more. These assets make passive income through leases, subscriptions, royalties, and fees that don't require time, energy, or attention. Your assets do the work, and you collect the check. So what kind of asset should you buy? The most valuable companies in the world, like Amazon, Google, and Apple, all have the same thing in common. They make a majority of their revenue from data technology assets, storing, collecting, processing, and providing data. It's all about the data. What if you could own data tech assets with a low upfront cost? Introducing Apex, a proprietary technology built to process and mine data and render artificial intelligence and 3D gaming at exceptionally high rates. Apex Tech has partnered with SafeTech, a subsidiary of a publicly traded company called InvestView. SafeTech's business model leverages Apex technology to disrupt the multi-trillion-dollar data tech industry, giving you the competitive advantage. SafeTech's growth strategy is to capture a significant share of the market. SafeTech will enter into a 60-month lease with owners of Apex Systems. Why would they do that? Why not just buy all the equipment themselves? The same reason most companies lease instead of own, to scale quickly without the upfront costs and for the tax benefits. So how do you get started? You purchase an Apex system. Then you can lease it to SafeTech for 60 months at a rate of $500 per month. That's a total of $30,000 paid to you over the life of the lease. So what's your responsibility besides purchasing the Apex system? Nothing. During the lease, SafeTech is responsible for any maintenance costs to keep things running for you. Just collect a check every month for the next 60 months. This tremendous financial opportunity positions you to follow the strategies of the financially successful. You can leverage data technology to produce passive income that generates revenue without your time, energy, or effort. This is what is meant by creating multiple streams of income. But the opportunity to participate will not last forever. If this concept fits your financial goals, take action today while you still have the chance.